vibes. All my champions say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, yeah.
All right, folks, Elaine starting us off on the 56th anniversary of Schools Challenge Quiz. Jamaica College been to the final. This is the 7th time. They won all the way back in 1987. Will they win tonight? Titchfield, this is their 5th final. They won in 2016. Will they win tonight? Well, we will find out in just a little while, but we expect a wonderful final. They did very, very well just to get here. So I'll ask them both to give themselves a round of applause because they're in the final. Welcome, folks. Welcome again to the Schools Challenge Quiz Final. Jamaica College up against Titchfield High. I'm Neville.
Hi, and I'm Debbie Bissoon. Listen, last year's finale was amazing. And this year already, you all sound like this is going to be a tough match. It is going to be absolutely incredible. Neville, are you ready?
I am very ready. You know, there are only 2 schools of 14. 2 schools. 14 teams have won it, and there are 2 schools. The Jamaica College team, the entire team played in the semi-final last year. The Titchfield High team, 3 of the 4, played in the semi-final last year. So they know what's going on. They know what to do.
Absolutely, that's for sure, guys. And we will not waste any time. We are going to get right into introducing the team from 189 Old Hope Road, Jamaica College. Let's start with the captain. Let's welcome Jaim Khoury. Here they come, Marvin White, Mason J. Edwards, and Jamali Banton. Of course, along with their coaches, Shanari Lindsay and Jamar Clark. And as you can hear, they're screaming it, one college, one JC. Sounds very exciting.
So as they make their way inside, the other school there from Fort George Street in Port Antonio. Alex Anderson is the captain. Quayne Smith. Orlando Lee. Romaine Smith. And coaches Chase Roberts and Alpha Sparks.
And there you have it. The excitement is palpable. Oh my gosh, man. What a journey to get here. Just to let you know that Titchfield, the first round, they defeated the Queen School 33-9. Second round defeated Arden High 31-16. And the third round defeated Manning School 29-27. And here they are this evening.
Yep, Jamaica College got the better of Denby High in the first round, Dinthill in the second round, Cornwall College in the third round. In the quarterfinals, they got the better of Wolmer's. And in the semi-finals, they got the better of Manchester High. They deserve to be here. Both teams, they have done really, really, really well. And as I said, 7 and 5. So it's a 12th final, if you include tonight for both teams. That's the studio you're looking at. I can't understand what they might be going through because me nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
I'm in a play.
Seriously, yeah.
And my school now involved.
Your school not involved either. My school either, but hey, you know.
So yeah, you can just be asking this thing out here.
I mean, did you see the match this morning though? Smile Jamaica's very own. Sim Simmer and Daly Harris.
I'm glad I never said.
You guys never seen it?
All right,
well,
so this is all about the game, and it will start in just a little while, but we're going to take a break. Stay with us. Soon come.
welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is a live coverage of Schools Challenge Quiz 2025. Titchfield and JC, they are both ready to walk home with the title, but only one will be able to do so.
So Jamaica College, I don't know if you know this, but they played in the very first final. That was in 1969, 70. I think I was about 42 at the time. 1973, they were in the final. 1974, they were in the final. 1977 and 1984. And they won in 1987.
Yep, and some more facts for you about JC, right? They first opened their doors in 1795 as the Drax Free School in the vestry of St. Anne's Bay Courthouse. It has, or was named rather, for Charles Drax, a St. Anne planter who had left an endowment of over £5,000 sterling for the establishment of a free school in his will some years later. In 1806, Walton Pen in St. Anne was purchased to house the school, and it was renamed the Jamaica Free School. The school was produced, well, it has produced one national hero. Do we know who it is? Norman Manley. There we go. And two prime ministers, Michael Manley and Bruce Golding, as well as several other outstanding Jamaicans.
So Titchfield, they got to the final in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2017. They won in 2016. So again, both schools with one victory. Only 14 schools have won Schools Challenge Quiz in 56 years. So they have done well, not only to get to the final, but to win it.
Absolutely. Well, the school began in 1786 in an area in Port Antonio known as Free School. The Mortimer Geddes Trophy given to the winners of Boys Champs is named after a former principal of Titchfield High. I did not know this. I think that's new information for all of us. Their famous alumni include the late UWI Professor Edward Baugh, billionaire business mogul Michael Lee Chin, and of course Brian Sykes, Chief Justice of Jamaica since 2019, among many others. They have a rich history. Titchfield, good for you. You're supposed to make some noise.
All right, so let me get myself in a little trouble here. I'm sure they'll correct me. Floriat Collegium Fervit Opus in Campus. I got it right, don't?
Yes, yes.
May the college flourish. Work is burning in the field. All right, so Titchfield, don't give me a hard time. Virtute et eruditione. I got it right? Somebody said no and somebody said yes. I didn't get it right? Tell me.
Come, one of you say it for me.
It's all right.
Nobody don't want to try it for me? Somebody indicate to me. Who going to make it clear for me?
I feel I get it right. All them are going,
No, man, I can't go all the way up there so with the microphone.
All right. By the way, in English, it's by virtue and by learning. I think I kind of get it right. Or somebody
you kind of got it right, yeah.
All right.
Well, listen, we also have to tell you guys a little bit about Schools Challenge Quiz. The championship teams and a number of titles that they've won. Kingston College, they won 11 titles. Oh, my gosh. Arden, 8. St. Jago High, 8. Monroe College, 6. Woolmer's Boys, 5. Calabar, 5. Then we have
Glenmuir, 4. Manchester High, 2. York Castle, 1. Jamaica College, 1. St. George's College, Ray. St. Hughes High, 1. Titchfield, 1. Campion College, 1. As I told you, 14 teams would have won this, and 2 are here now.
I just want to make note, guys, that we just heard Never said Ray on national TV. Just saying. Well, we're standing beside a gentleman who is no doubt proud. We're standing with the principal of JC. JC? Sir, tonight when you look at your team and the journey that they've made, you're celebrating a year, of course, of importance. Tell us how you feel looking back at their journey to get here tonight.
It has been a fantastic journey. I want to pay homage to the boys. The team has been practicing since last year. They sacrificed a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of commitment and dedication to preparing for this final. I want to also recognize Coach Lindsay, Jamar Clark, Captain Teswin Harris, our teacher, Mrs. Ormsby, all the old boys, all the teachers of Jamaica College who have made sure that these boys, after tonight, they go back to preparing for exams.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but they've come a long 2 years of this journey.
Absolutely.
And the parents, yes.
Oh, we heard one in the back. There's another parents.
Yes, don't forget them, please, yes.
But so the team right now, they're on the inside. We saw them walking by just now, very focused. What would you say to them? What advice would you give your team tonight?
Well, I hope they're not as nervous as I am. But you know, we've gone through this already. We're used to playing in very difficult competitions. I'm saying to them, just relax and do your best. No team here will lose tonight. Both teams are winners.
Absolutely. Sounded like a proud principal right there, Mr. Wayne Robinson, principal of Jamaica College. Never Bell? Well, okay.
I think we're going to a feature now. So
we are?
Let's look at that.
Well, let's take a look.
Well, I played Schools Challenge in 1986 and in 87, 2 years, when I was in lower six and upper six as well.
And tell us about 1987 in particular.
Well, obviously, that's a special year for me because we won in never forget that day. We beat Calabar in the finals. On the way to the finals, we beat Ardennes in the semis. We beat St. Jago in the quarterfinals. Camperdown in the second round, and we also beat St. George's 27-4. Never forgot that. And they were the defending champions in the first match. Mm-hmm.
How does it feel for you as the last captain to have taken JC to the title?
Believe it or not, there's a lot of I feel bad sometimes because people, say, oh yeah, you're the captain, and a lot of people call me in the JC circles, of course, the captain, because that's how we used to introduce ourselves back in '87. But I've felt very disappointed over the years because it's been 38 years since we are going to the finals. I think we went to the finals 3 times in the 80s. I know 84. 87 and I think 81 or 82 before that. Because one of the things we used to say before 87 was, we have a lot of TVs because the runner-up team back in those days used to get a television set, a big TV, and there are, I think, at least 2 in our library. So having been a team that used to do so well, and we actually finally got the championships in 1987, I felt bad that we've actually I think we've been to the semi-finals a couple times since, but this is the first time. Of course, it's special for me. I'm very nervous. I've been nervous from we're in the semi-finals, but there are a bunch of great boys. They're focused, they're humble, and they're hungry. They came close last year. I think Jago beat them in the best of 3 semi-finals. So we're very hopeful that we will.
All right, Milton Walker, Group Head of News and Sports, and was the captain of that 1987 team. And yeah, they did get to the semifinals last year. With me, Mrs. Cheryl Horn-Meir is the acting principal of Titchfield High School. Good to see you, ma'am. Good evening, and happy that you are here.
Happy to be here, sir.
Nervous?
Very.
Why?
We want to take that trophy home, and I know our boys have tried, our coaches have tried, but it gets down to the moment at hand, and I'm hoping that the moment at hand will be a very good moment for us.
Yep. I don't know if you had a chat with them. If you didn't, what would you say? And if you did, what did you say?
Okay, for Titchfield, we have been entering the competition for over 20 years. And so we're sort of used to being here in a way. So I say to them, study hard, work hard, and play hard. The truth is, only their best is good enough. And I'm expecting the best from them tonight.
Yep. You said you're nervous. How do you think they're feeling now?
Oh, I'm hoping they are not feeling as nervous as I am. I am wishing them the best.
Good luck, ma'am.
Thank
Thanks
you
to
very
speak
much,
with
sir.
us. Now, this is Cheryl Horn-Meir. All right, we're going to go for a break. When we come back, the start of the final of Schools Challenge Quiz. Stay with us, please.
Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, oh my gosh, let me tell you, we have been having a wonderful time here on the outside. JC and Titchfield, they're about to head into the grand finale of Schools Challenge Quiz 2025. Well, I pulled on a lady who, she's been screaming and cheering since she got inside here. I'm going to call her the captain's mommy. Miss Cheryl Corey is here with us. Cheryl, and you know she's a proud mommy because she has her son's face printed on her shirt. Cheryl, oh my gosh, you've seen firsthand what it takes really to be a captain for a team like this, right?
Definitely, most definitely.
Yeah, what was it like, observing his preparation and the team's preparation as well?
Let me tell you first and foremost, if you're not involved in quiz, you do not know the dedication and the work and the sacrifice that goes into quiz. I have been in quiz for like 3 years now, and I tell you, it is their life. It is their life. Everything is second nature.
Wow.
It is their life. I'm telling you.
Incredible. What do you want to say quickly to the team?
I just want to say, guys, you got it. God is with you. You've put in the work, and victory is yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, listen, we are going to throw to a feature right now of the JC team getting ready for this grand finale.
My name is Jahim Kouri, and I am the captain of the Jamaica College quiz team. Quiz gives me an opportunity to learn about things I find interesting. And secondly, I really like competition. I love winning and I love being the best at everything. And quiz gives me an excellent avenue to channel all of that. Being a part of the quiz team has provided me with a sense of feeling like I'm not the average student. Because when I'm under pressure, I just pretend like nothing is happening so that it doesn't get to your head. When I became captain, it was a bit difficult for me to exert authority over them because they're my kumbalas. So when I become captain, I'm like, oh wow, how am I gonna do this?
My name is Shania Lindsay and I'm the coach of the Jamaica College School Challenge Quiz team. This season so far, it has been a tremendous season. The boys, we started a bit rocky, but the boys are growing confidence. We had some tough matches in the studio, but we lived to fight another day and we're here. My boys, they're a special bunch. Jaime Kouri, the team captain, he does the sciences. He loves to study. He has always wanted to win. He's always wanted to play school challenge quiz, and I think this year he has the opportunity, to achieve that. Marvin White, he's a quiet one, but he does the work. Mason J. Edwards, he's a spark of the team. Mason really loves to study. Jamali Banton, he's the silent weapon of the team. Whenever Jamali turns up, JC definitely turns up. These boys, they have been together for about 4 years now. So when I got them, I realized that they had some form of bond, positive connection with each other. The most difficult match definitely would be the third match against Cornwall College. Those boys were excellent from Cornwall. Hats off to them, but our boys delivered on the day.
I decided to join the quiz team because I've always loved quiz, and after watching the 2019 finals, it gave me some motivation to say, I can do this, I really want to do this, and I want to win just like that team in 2019. One of the things that makes it rewarding is the fact that after you've studied for so long, you can go and produce good things.
My name is Marvin White. I'm a member of the Jamaica College School Challenge Quiz team. We do a lot of things for bonding and for team coloring. Like last year around Christmas time, I remember everybody came together and we made fried breadfruit and ackee and saltfish. It felt like having four other brothers, coach included.
My name is Jamar Banton and I'm a member of Jamaica College School Challenge Quiz team. Seeing myself in the finals, this is what I was looking forward to this season. With the finals, it would mean a lot to me. A culmination of all my efforts, not just my efforts, but the program's effort, my coach's effort, and my team's efforts.
They know what they're supposed to do. There's not a lot to tell them because they're intelligent young men. As we always say, another day in the office, another day in the lab,
So good luck to the Jamaica College team. Marty Lawrence is the president of the Quiz Club, right?
Yes, indeed.
What does the club do?
So the Quiz Club provides moral support to the team and assists in the gathering of information so that they can practice.
Okay, and do they start from like first form, second form?
Yes, very early.
You're a quizzer?
No, I am not.
You're just the president?
Yes.
All right. If you had an opportunity to go into the studio right now and say something to your friends, right? Your schoolmates, what would you say?
I would say that God is able to do above all that we think or even ask. So if He brought us thus far, I'm sure He'll lead us out victorious.
Hey, like that. All right. Let's look at a feature on Titchfield High.
My name is Alex Anderson and I am the proud captain of the Titchfield High School Challenge Quiz team for 2025. Whenever the team comes under pressure in a match, the first thing we do is assess the situation. Secondly, I am fully aware that whatever energy I bring to my teammates in any space, that will catch on like a wildfire. So the first thing I do is that I make sure I am calm. Balancing being a peer and being the captain of the team is, I would actually say, it's a somewhat tricky operation. What I try not to do is to become what many people in authority often become, which is a bully. I choose to not just be a captain, but also a big brother for my teammates. Being a person in authority, it is my responsibility in many ways to make sure that my team is ready. The first thing I do, make sure that my team is mentally ready to take on whatever school that we are going up against.
Hi, my name is Romain Smith. I'm a member of the Titchfield High School Challenge Quiz team. For a long time, quiz has been the only, we say, hobby of mine. Quiz is really where I found my home. When I entered each studio for a match, there's a feeling of excitement and exhilaration. The feeling that, you know, you are here to do your work, you're here to accomplish your goals.
Hi, my name is Alan Lee, and I'm part of the Titchfield High Quiz team. As a first year member, I get to experience some beautiful things. As a team, we work together like a family, so we treat each other like brothers. Winning this final means so much to me because I'm going to be one of the person who won in their first year.
I'm Quinn Smith, and I'm a member of the Titchfield High School Quiz team for 2025. I end up on the quiz team because of my brother. My brother is a past player of the Titchfield High School Quiz team, and when I came to Titchfield, I thought to myself, why not join the quiz team? And ever since I've been here, it's been a lovely experience. Our most difficult match that we've played this season would have been our third quarterfinals against Magati High. Leaving that match, I felt very light.
My name is Alpha Sparks. I'm one of the coaches of Titchfield High School Challenge Quiz team.
My name is Chase Roberts, one of the coaches of the quiz team at Titchfield High School. This season has been a very interesting season. In spurts we played well, but there were most games that we reflected and I would say, no, we should have done much better. So it's been a mixed bag. Nevertheless, we are here and we're very grateful. Orlando, he's the youngest member and he's learning. Members of the team, someone who we have invested a lot in, and he has done his very best and we are very proud of him.
Quinn has a bigger brother who played, so quiz is natural for him. Alex Anderson, he is outspoken, he is intelligent. What he displays beyond that, he is a very humble and thoughtful person. To keep the momentum going in the finals, we just continue doing what we have been doing all season. Played one match at a time, keep current and know our content.
When we were informed that we are in this position, we believe that this is God's work. We are grateful, we are happy, but more so we are humbled at the fact that we have another chance to represent our schools and ourselves.
All right, folks, so good luck to Titchfield High. So 7 of these 8 students played in the semi-final last year, but this is a final. I don't think that means anything. We wish them both very, very good luck.
All the best, all the best. I only have one question to ask before we go to this break. Who's gonna win? We'll find out right after this break.
Here are the two schools for tonight's show. Jamaica College from Old Hope Road in St. Andrew, up against Titchfield High from Port Antonio in Portland. This is the grand finals of TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz. Hello everyone and welcome to the 56th finals of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. I'm Jean-Paul Manu. Let's meet tonight's finalists.
In the world of Schools Challenge Quiz, Titchfield High, now they return to the grand stage, chasing glory once more. Koori, Mason J. Edwards, Jamari Barton, Marvin White. This is the ultimate battle of wits. This is history in the making. This is the 56th consecutive final of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz, and it starts right now.
And it all comes down to this. High schools from across Jamaica have entered the challenge. Now we're down to the final two. Tonight, we'll crown a new champion. Let's get right into the action. It's time for the opening challenge. In this section, teams will be asked questions alternately and will receive 1 point for each correct answer. Earlier, we had the toss. Jamaica College won, but decided to send Titchfield High in to bat first. So we begin with Titchfield High. The section lasts for 4 minutes. Let's get that time on the clock, please. We have it. Titchfield, so we'll begin right away with Spanish. What is the English translation of El atleta rompió el récord mundial?
The athlete broke the world record.
Very good. Spanish for JC. What is the English translation of Él recibió la nota más alta en el examen de química?
Chemistry. So, he scored very high on the chemistry exam.
He received the highest grade on the chemistry exam. Judges, local affairs of Visual 1 for Titchfield. Look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
Jason Wright.
Jason Wright. No, it's environmentalist Peter Espute. Local affairs for JC. Look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
Seymour Pantan.
Seymour Pantan. No, it's Martin Miller, the NHT's Managing Director, Information Technology for Titchfield. What is the name of the software which allows two different applications to communicate with each other?
Gateway. Gateway.
Well,
Gateway. No, it's an application programming interface, API. Infotech for Jamaica College. What is the name of the network protocol used for transferring files between a client and a server on a computer network?
File transfer protocol.
FTP, that's right. Bible knowledge, Titchfield. What does the Hebrew phrase Jehovah Shalom mean in English?
The Lord our peace.
The Lord our peace. That's right. Bible knowledge, JC. What does the Hebrew phrase Jehovah Nissi mean in English?
The Lord my banner.
The Lord my banner. The Lord our banner, yes. The music and audio for Titchfield. Listen to the following clip and give the title of this song, please.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive.
The Bee Gees, that's right. Music for JC. Listen to the following clip. Give the title of this song.
The smiles returning to the faces.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. The Beatles, that's right. Jamaican heritage, Titchfield, complete this Jamaican proverb. Thank you, Nabai.
Half big bread.
Half big bread. That's right, JC, your Jamaican heritage question, complete this Jamaican proverb. Quatty bread full.
Monkey belly. Monkey belly.
Good. Theatre and cinema visual 1 for Titchfield. Look at the monitor. Identify this late local playwright.
Marcia Hammond. Marcia Hammond.
No, it's Barbara Glued on Theatre and Cinema, JC. Look at the monitor. Identify this late local playwright.
Michael Woolgate.
No, Aston Cook. French, Titchfield. Give the English translation for this sentence. Laisse-moi te montrer le chemin.
Laisse-moi montrer le chemin. The children found the way.
No, let me show you the way. French, JC. What is the English translation for this sentence? Je ne trouve pas mon sac rouge.
I cannot find my red bag. I cannot find my red bag. I didn't find my red bag.
I didn't find my red bag. I cannot find my red bag. Okay, sport for Titchfield. Look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
Nicholas Jackson.
Nicholas Jackson.
No, it's Timothy Way. Look, sport for JC. Look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
Tommy Abrams. Calm me down. Tommy
Abrams.
Tommy Abrams.
No, it's Tabby Abraham with no S at the end. Both gentlemen pro footballers. Biology, Titchfield. What is the scientific name of the bone to which the human Achilles tendon is connected at its distal end?
Distal end.
The calcaneus.
Yes, biology, JC. What is the name for that part of the human larynx, which includes the vocal cords and the space between them?
The laryngeal prominence. The glottis.
The glottis. Good, geography. And that's the bell already. That is the end of the opening challenge. Let's take a look at the scores. In the match, Jamaica College appear to be on 5 points, as does Titchfield High. 5-all. When we come back, it'll be time for the Speed Challenge. The grand final of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz returns right after these messages. Come back, you're watching the grand finals of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. It's 5-all as we head into the Speed Challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible during 3 separate 60-second periods. We begin with Titchfield High. You were sent in to bat first. Titchfield, it's time for your first minute. The New Testament records that this ruler of the synagogue asked Jesus to heal his sick daughter. Who is he?
Jairus.
Yes, in the taxonomic rank. To which genus do dogs belong?
Dogs. Katie.
Sorry?
Canidae.
Canis. Spell the 7-letter noun starting with F, which means delusion.
Delusion. F-R-O-T.
No, 7 letters, F-A-L-L-A-C-Y. Who was appointed U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations by President Joe Biden in February 2021? Sorry?
Brian Wallace.
No, Linda Thomas Greenfield. Valparaiso is a coastal city in which South American country? Yes, Patara Beach, which spans 18 kilometers along the Mediterranean coast, is the longest beach in which country?
Morocco.
Turkey. What is the stage name of the Jamaican artist born Kemar Oti?
Ding dong!
Yes, what was the name of the Swede who discovered the element nickel in 1751? Sorry?
Antoine Lavoisier.
No, it's Cronstedt. How many times can you get 0.375 from 24?
720.
64. Who played the role of Tyler Owens in the 2024 movie Twisters?
What am I?
No, that was Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell, and the man who was discovered the element nickel is Axel Frederick Cronstedt. Okay, well done, Titchfield, for your first minute. Jamaica College coming over to you now. It's time for your first minute. According to the New Testament record, which Roman was the first to accept Christianity?
Romans. Cornelius.
Cornelius. Yes, in the taxonomic rank, to which genus do lions and tigers belong?
Panthera.
Yes, spell the 9-letter noun starting with C and ending with M, which means a confusing problem. Conundrum, C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M, who has been nominated by U.S. President Donald Trump in 2025 as the U.S. ambassador to Israel.
That is?
Mark Oman. No, Mike Huckabee. The Paranoa Lake is a large artificial lake located in which South American country? Yes, which island is located west of the Italian peninsula, north of Tunisia, and directly south of Corsica? No, it's Sardinia. What is the stage name of the Jamaican artist born Ricardo Gale? Cargo. Yes. What was the name of the Swede who discovered the element thorium in 1828?
Thorium. So that is J.J. Berzelius.
Yes. How many times can you get 0.625 from 20?
5 over 8.
5 over 8? 8 over 5 times up?
That's 2. Yes. Who played the role of Addie in the 2024 movie? And that was Kiernan Shipka in the 2024 movie Twisters. Well done, gentlemen, for your first minute. Titchfield, coming back over to you now. It's time for your second minute. During the Austro-Hungary era of the 1900s, Charles I of Austria was simultaneously called by another name in Hungary. Give that name.
Carlos V.
Charles IV, yes, who set a new world record in men's 3,000 meters indoors at the 2025 Millrose Games.
David Odisha.
Sorry?
David Odisha.
No, Grant Fisher. What name is given to the temperature above which a ferromagnetic material loses its permanent magnetism? Sorry?
Q temperature.
That's correct. Give the English equivalent of the Spanish El niño faltó a la escuela porque estaba en. That is the bell. Well done, gentlemen, for your second minute there. Jamaica College, coming over to you now for your second minute. Who was the last monarch from the House of Habsburg to rule Spain?
Charles II.
Yes. Who set a new world record in the men's mile indoors at the 2025 Millrose Games? Yared Nuguse. What is the temperature in Kelvin at which all molecular motion ceases?
No, 0 Kelvin.
Absolute 0. Judges, give the English equivalent for the Spanish. El hombre llegó tarde al trabajo porque había mucho tráfico.
The man arrived to work late because there's a lot of traffic.
Yes. Which Jamaican wrote the novel Satisfy My Soul?
Colin Tanner.
Yes. In what year was the number of parishes in Jamaica reduced to 14? Yes. In addition to the book of Exodus, which other book in the Bible contains the 10 Commandments? Yes. What is the name for the largest and strongest bone in the human face?
Human face. Mandible.
Yes. Spell Freudian.
Freudian. F-R-E-U-D-I-A-N.
Yes. Who is Member of Parliament for St. Andrew Northeastern in Jamaica?
Eastern. Casamuda.
No, it's Delroy Chuck. How many interconnected rings are featured on the Olympic flag? 5. The Tropic of Cancer is at a latitude, and we won't have time for the Tropic of Cancer this evening. Well done, JC, for your second minute there. Titchfield, coming right back over to you now. It's time for your third and final minute. The logo of the Audi brand of motor vehicles is made up of how many circles?
4.
Yes, each degree of longitude corresponds to a time difference of how many minutes?
1 hour, which is 60 minutes.
4. Who received a Grammy for Best Rap Album at the 2025 awards ceremony?
Oh, the person. Rap album. Kendrick Lamar.
Doechii. What is the name of the chemical compound with the formula C6H6?
Benzene.
Yes. What is half of 25% of $400?
400 to a quarter. 100, that's a 50.
Sorry?
50.
$50, yes. Which movie won the Oscar for Best Picture at the 2025 award ceremony? That's right. This word describes the political reform movement within the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Yes, in the 1980s. Which national football team in Africa is nicknamed the Desert Warriors?
Algeria?
Yes. What is the exact value of standard atmospheric pressure in pascals?
So 101,325 pascals. Next.
101,325, judges. Give the English translation for the Spanish. Voy a comprar ese coche porque es el mejor.
I'm going to buy the car because it's the best.
One more time.
I'm going to buy the car because it's the best.
Judges, would you accept? Sounds okay to me. Not sure if it fully came before the bell. Yes. Okay. Well done there. Titchfield for your third and final minute. Jamaica College coming over to you now for your third and final minute. Who won the Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album at the 2025 awards ceremony? Yes. What is the name of the chemical compound with the formula CS2?
CS2. So carbon disulfide.
Yes. What is 20% of a quarter of $240?
20.
How much? 40. $30.
$12. Who won the Oscar for Best Actress at the 2025 awards ceremony?
Mickey Madison.
Yes, in the 1980s, which U.S. president initially rejected the Soviet Union's détente initiatives? That's right. Which national football team in Africa is nicknamed the Stallions?
Africa, give something.
Ghana. Burkina Faso, give the value to 2 decimal places of the standard acceleration due to gravity.
9.81 meters per second squared.
Yes, give an English translation for the Spanish La Niña lastimó a mi gatito ayer.
So, the girl was bitten by my cat yesterday.
No, the girl injured my cat yesterday. This West Indian writer goes by the name C.L.R. James. What does the initials...
Lionel Roberts.
That's correct. Complete the Jamaican proverb. And I want a fat McNightingale...
Foot
tanso. Yes, I do believe came before the bell. And it is Robert, Cyril Lionel Robert. There's no S, so you will not get the point for that one, JC. But well done all the same. That is the end of the speed challenge already. Scores in the match. Jamaica College have advanced to 26 points, is it? And Titchfield High on 24. It's 25, JC, Titchfield High on 24. Here now is a good word from True Milk. Look at the big picture. Remember why you're working hard. It's for your future. Stay with us when we come back. It'll be time for the exciting buzzer challenge, which will decide our champions.
Welcome back. Well, after that very intense second round, I had to pull on the gentleman of many badges, right? Mr. Javon Kane himself, who is absolutely proud of the team right now.
Absolutely.
When you're watching them right there, you know, you're cheering the team on from evening. What are you feeling looking at them? I mean, it's getting intense though, Javon. It's anybody's game.
When I look at the gentlemen, it's a testament of their dedication. The last time we won quiz was in 1987, and it's been a long time coming. These college men that are out there now, they're hungry. They want the victory. They have been practicing for a long, long while, and I have personal relationship with everyone on the team. They want it.
And are they going to get it?
Of course.
Okay. Well, let's hear what Titchfield has to say about that.
All right, so... Zeta Radic is the part of the quiz club also. What's your role?
I'm the secretary of the quiz club, so I'm in charge of helping to coordinate all the attendance to these matches. When we come over to Kingston, I take note of all the activities that are done throughout the year and present. I just present on it at the end of the year as our activities schedule. And I help to coordinate our meetings every Wednesday for our club so we can have fun and come together to support the boys.
Close game. How do you feel?
I'm very excited and I'm very confident in the boys because we have all seen how hard they have worked and I know they have trained very hard for this. So I think I don't think we're very nervous. I think we're very confident that the boys are going to take home the victory today.
All right, there you go. So the reason we are here chatting like crazy is because there is a query going on inside. I think everyone knows what happens during School's Challenge Quiz because sometimes you will get an answer and you'll hear the presenter or the host say, judges, and maybe they're not too certain, and then they have to go in a little room and find out what's going on.
Really?
Are you nervous?
Me, I am, absolutely. Did you see that second round a while ago?
Great game, isn't it?
I got up at every single stop, man. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how this is going to end, seriously. But it's anybody's game, Nevs.
Well, again, there's a query going on, so don't give us a hard time and say, why them a chat and the game is going on? No, the game not going on. So they're trying to work out everything. So when you watch the score, maybe when you come back, that wouldn't be the same score because that's what they're doing. Because there were a couple of answers that Jean-Paul kind of wanted to know if the judges would accept that. And that's the reason the coaches are here, by the way, because sometimes they'll say something and then the coach will say, hold on a little bit, I think they were right. Or the other coach will say, hold on a little bit, I think they were wrong. And then they have to go in and look back at the tape and really find out what they're saying. So I don't know. That's it in the studio right there. We're looking at a live shot at the studio. So they're just trying to work out what's going on. And they must be going through a whole lot there.
But it's a great... Who is
So
Okay, all right.
So what's going on now? They have a couple of judges in the room, and the score the judges, the timekeeper, everyone in that room, just trying to figure out and get this right, because you need to get it right. You don't want any controversy going on here.
Absolutely.
But again, they are just absolutely amazing. So, in case you just joined, it is the final. Maybe you were stuck in space, like a couple of other people, but it's the 56th final of the TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz between Jamaica College, they've won it once, and Titchfield, they've won it once. But we're having some queries there, so instead of us just chatting here, we're going to go for a break, and when we come back, hopefully we will go back in studio and we will restart.
Welcome back to the grand finals of TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz. Scores in the match: Jamaica College on 25 points, Titchfield High on 22. You'll have noticed a slight adjustment to the scores. So, Titchfield High lost a point for the answer given to the question for Charles I of Austria's simultaneous name in Hungary. He said Carlos IV, so they have lost the point for that. They also lost the point because the answer given to their Spanish question, going to purchase a car because it is the best of all, though correct, came after the bell. So they lost 2 points. Jamaica College, in the meanwhile, picked up 1 point for the answer given to the temperature in Kelvin at which all molecular motion ceases. 0 was given, and absolute 0 is the answer. 0 has been accepted. And with that, we get into the final buzzer challenge of this season. Teams, not yet. Teams must press the buzzer and wait to be identified before giving their answer. 2 points will be added for correct answers, but teams will lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. So, gentlemen, time to gear up with your quick fingers, quick thinking, and fast, clear answers, which could put you one step closer to winning this championship. We have 4 minutes on the clock, so we'll begin with principles of business. Which three-word term is the name for the cost advantage experienced by a business when it increases its level of output? Economies of scale. History. The former Victoria Park in downtown Kingston, Jamaica, was renamed in honor of Labour leader St. William Grant. In what year did the renaming take place? 1977. Information technology. What is the specific name for a type of malware that encrypts a user's files or locks their device? Jamaica College.
Ransomware. Ransomware!
Yes, demanding payment sometimes to restore access. Good. French. Which specific meal in English is le riz frit et poisson? Yes, Titchfield.
Fried rice and fish.
That's correct. International affairs. A visual one. Gentlemen, look at the following clip. Identify this person, please. Titchfield.
Daniel Best. Daniel Best.
President of the Caribbean Development Bank. That's right. Bible knowledge. The book of Numbers records that 2 sons of Eliab were among a group of men who rose up against Moses and Aaron. Name one of these sons. Titchfield High.
Quora.
No, Dathan or Abiram. Biology. What name is given to a short, swollen, vertical Jamaica College?
No, rhizome.
Rhizome. Rhizome.
No, it's a corm, vertical underground stem that acts as a storage organ for plants. A sport, a visual one. Folks, look at the monitor. Identify this person, please.
All right, get it together, Jason. Come back. 2 minutes.
That is the 2025 IOC presidential candidate, Morinari Watanabe Art. Lady with an ermine is the name of a 15th Titchfield High.
Raphael.
Reflected light becomes a perfectly polarized, and the angle between the reflected Titchfield.
Brewster's Law.
That's correct. When the refracted rays is 90 degrees. Jamaican heritage. What is the name of the settlement in Portland, Jamaica, that is adjoined by the districts of Windsor Castle and Hart Hill?
1 minute.
That's Buff Bay. Theatre and cinema teams. Look at the monitor. Identify this actor. That's Gershwin Eustache from Get Millie Black. Spanish, what is the English translation of ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas casado? Titchfield High.
What time did you get married?
No, how long have you been married? Chemistry, what is the formula for ethyl propionate? At C5H10O2 or C2H5O2CCH2CH3. General knowledge. The 2023 Argyll Declaration was a joint declaration of maritime peace between which two countries? Titchfield High.
Guyana?
Venezuela and Guyana.
That's right. Geography. Which country was the world's leading producer of bauxite in JC?
Australia.
No, in 2024 it was Guinea. That is the bell. All right. Careful, careful. That's the bell. That's the end of the final challenge. And the end of the match. Scores are Jamaica College on 23 points, Titchfield High victorious on 26. We'll double check those scores as usual and return with your final results right after these messages.
So the last score we saw was 26-23 in favor of Titchfield High, but I'm sure they're going to have a little, probably a little query before we find the exact score. So we're not going to call it just yet. We're going to wait for the folks inside to tell us exactly what went on. But boy, no matter who won this one, I heard the Jamaica College principal said that both teams are winners. He's perfectly right. What a game.
What a game. My gosh, man. I mean, we all were at the edge of our seats. Some of us standing because it could have really and truly been anybody's game down to the wire, Neville. Seriously, man. I mean, both teams, they have so much to be proud of this evening. I think you all have to make some noise for them, please. They played so well. Everybody played so well.
So... So that's a live shot inside. Those are the judges right there. And I suspect the coaches will be ensuring that everything is where it is supposed to be.
Yes.
And again, earlier, and again, you're looking at the studio, live shot there. Jean-Paul Menou also did an amazing job. Some of the French phrases of me.
I know.
He was brilliant.
Very thorough.
And again, both teams just trying to ensure that everything is where it is supposed to be. This happens every game, not just the finals. Trust me, every single game there are queries to ensure because you train for a long time. You don't want to lose because someone didn't hear what you said. So they would play back the tape to ensure that they, what they thought they said was what they really said. So,
But I think both teams tonight are going to be going home feeling very proud of their teams. Can you think about the amount of work that went into, of course, getting them prepared to be here at the grand finale, man? It's no easy sport at all. I mean, long hours, early morning, late nights, even on the weekends as well. They took a lot of time to get prepared for a night like tonight, and I think both teams can walk away feeling very proud of their members.
As we said, 7 of 8 students here played in the semi-final last year. The entire Jamaica College team, they played in the semi-final. 3 or 4 Titchfield High students played in the semi-final last year. So they're, I think I was going to say they're accustomed to pressure, but all of the game would be pressure because it's a knockout competition. So if you lose, you're out. So every game is really tough. So again, they're just trying to ensure. So we heard 26-23 for Titchfield High, but you see the coaches in front of the judges' bench there, and I suspect they're going to say, well, maybe they should have got that, and Jamaica College not feeling well. you have more fun when you win, whether you like it or not. But they did so very well. They represented their school very, very well. And
Absolutely.
nothing to be ashamed of. And to get to the final, I think it's 64 schools or something like that would have entered. So to get to the final, you are the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know, so soon we will go for a break, and then when we come back, we will find out exactly what went on. But right now, as it stands, Titchfield High would be the winner here. But after the queries, we will find out. So we're going to go for a break. Soon come.
Welcome back. The scores have been checked and the results are final. Our 2025 champions are Titchfield High. Our runner-up is Jamaica College. We invite the captains to shake hands now in keeping with the school's challenge quiz tradition. Captains. After an exciting match, two formidable teams, your final scores: Jamaica College ending on 23 points, Titchfield High on 26. Jamaica College is coached by Janari Lindsay and Jamar Clark, while Titchfield High is coached by Chase Roberts and Alpha Spark. So thank you, coaches, and congratulations. Thanks also to our judges this evening, Dr. Patrick Stevens for the sciences and Teresa E.Z. for the arts. Here now is the captain of the winning team.
Virtute et erudizione. Good evening. The name is Alex Anderson, and it is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you as the captain of the 2025 Titchfield High Schools Challenge Quiz winning team. Tonight, we give thanks to Almighty God, who works in mysterious and unprecedented ways. Without him, I think we can all agree none of this would ever be possible. We owe this triumph to the unwavering dedication of our coaches, families, past players, alumni, school staff, and supporters from our beloved parish of Portland. You have stood by our side this entire journey, and we are grateful for your hard work, sacrifices, courage, perseverance, and patience. Ali, Ian, Choncho, Gussie, Freshman, Zidane, Chase, this victory is as much yours as it is ours. Tonight, we locked horns with the astute gentlemen of Jamaica College who demonstrated much tenacity. We thank them for the competition they provided, but in the end, our fervent hunger for this, our second title, simply had to be satisfied. Thanks also to TVJ for their continuous effort in producing this program, a staple of the Jamaican school culture. You have provided many of us with opportunity to showcase to the whole world the forts of booming cannons which we proudly mount inside. Finally, to the future Titchfield quizzers, never waver, never surrender, remain positive and steadfast, always ignoring the doubters, embracing the sweet struggle and fighting with all your heart. For it is through these same principles that the winning trophy may now find a home at 22 Fort George Street near Glistening Waters, where the cannons of the Titchfield High School thunder with victory. Thank you and good night.
All right, congratulations again, Titchfield High. We invite the chairman of TVJ, Dr. David McBean, to present the TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz runner-up trophy to Jamaica College. Thank you, Dr. McBean. And now we invite the the CEO of RJR Galena Communications Group, Mr. Anthony Smith, to present the prestigious TVJ Schools Challenge Quiz Champions Trophy to the champions, Titchfield High. Thanks again, Dr. Smith. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations again to our finalists. You're both winners and our eventual champions, Titchfield High. On behalf of my season co-host, Marlene Stevenson-Daly, as well as Neville and Debbie, who joined us outside for tonight's final, the entire production team here at TVJ, I'm Jean-Paul Menu, wishing you pleasant viewing.
Never doubt Fort George.